guys. Hello. Emmy's Junk. Hi. Lots of new names, guys. Two Spoiled Frenchies. Lexi. Hello. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Hi, Leah. How are you? Okay, I gotta get my scale. Ooh, vintage spice. Yeah, this is my second time doing a show like this. It's been far too long. Far too long. I am definitely real backed up on vintage 90s. But I also got a brand new box all full of vintage romance novels and vintage smuts. Oh, yeah, that's just the beginning. I got some really good covers this time. Hi, Jamie. How are you? I just gotta grab something. Okay, I've got a bunch of 90s behind me as well. I think most of them are actually in the shop. Hi, Allie. So you guys can take a look at the shop. They're all in the shop as well. Sizing is obviously, sorry, I'm trying to move my chair around because I can't sit like a normal person. I have to sit with my legs crossed. Sizing is always different with vintage 90s. So let me know and I can take measurements. In the past, I have been known to try some of them on depending on how revealing they are. Okay, so keep an eye on that. So everyone grab something to drink. I've got my AHA. It's not sexy. I'm sorry. I can't drink very much anymore. But yeah, grab your grape juice, your beer, vodka, rum, whatever, whatever you want. Some chocolate. Chocolate's sexy, right? That's always good. And we're just going to go through each book and look at them and some electrolytes to keep you going. Where's Ishi at? We need Ishi. Ooh, I can always go for some pasta. Always could go for some pasta. That's good. Where is Ishi at? I'm gonna tag that boy because it won't be the same without him. I read that as garlic based. There's Ishi. We can't do a spicy book show without Ishi. Come on, you need to keep an eye on my YouTube comments. We are multicasting to YouTube right now, and the YouTube gets out of hand when I do this show. The last time Ishi was screenshotting some of the comments, it was insane. Drifter, welcome in. Hi, Sandra. How are you? So everyone take a look at the show notes, guys. Make sure you've turned on weekly bundling. So if I'm on again at any point in this week, which I hope to be because I need to do another show also called a yard sale show. I need to do a spring clear out. So definitely bookmark that show. And if you buy from me tonight and then you buy from me again before Sunday, that means everything gets bundled into one box. So once you purchase one item at full shipping cost, everything after that is discounted or free. Oh, I'm just reading something. Powerful storm to hit Ontario with snow up. That better not be anywhere near me. I don't want any more snow. I am so sick of winter. So sick of winter. Anyways, turn on local pickup if you live in the area of Napanee, Ontario. We can arrange pickup after the show and it will save you on shipping. So you do all of that under your wallet. So look for wallet, turn on local pickup, and just toggle on weekly bundling. It's always better to just toggle it on. Now, if anyone has any requests anytime, just let me know. In the Buy It Now is like a variety of vintage. So it's nothing smut or romance related necessarily, except for maybe the antique postcards that I have in there. They're all really cute Valentine's Day ones. Oh, Windsor, have you guys been getting hit hard? I'm not too familiar with how bad your winter's been, but it's probably been just as bad as the one we're having here as well. I'm going to Dominican soon and I cannot wait. Your glass of water, is that because you need to cool down? I'm wearing like full on like shorts and t-shirt PJ set tonight because it gets hot in here like when I'm not doing a spicy book show. Allie, thank you. You bought the little owl tray. That's a good first purchase. Thank you so much. It gets hot in here when I'm not doing a spicy book show, so I can just imagine how much hotter it will be tonight. How corny was that? Honestly, it'll never be worse than my winters in Thunder Bay. Oh my gosh, no doubt. Thunder Bay, I have some friends that work up in Thunder Bay, and it's like a whole other world up there, is what I hear. Oh, good. I have some in your size for sure. We will find some in Ishi's size. Okay, so let's get started. We've got a couple books right here. Some beautiful artwork. We may need to adjust just the weights as we go, but every book is $3. Okay, guys? Yeah, for real. That's what I've been hearing. I have some friends up there that work in healthcare and law enforcement, and yeah, there's some stories for sure. But welcome in. I'm gonna make sure I'm giving you a follow. Oh, I'm already following you. Okay, perfect. There is lots of new faces today, guys. So do me a favor in the chat. If you are from Canada, put up your Canadian flags, or if you're from Australia or the States, like Whatnot is growing so much every day. So let's make sure we're following one another and bookmarking each other's shows and showing that support. I'm Leah. If we've never met before, nice to meet you. I'm from Napanee, Ontario, Canada, and I've been on Whatnot since November 2022. So I've been here for a little bit, and I absolutely love Whatnot, and it's been amazing to watch it grow. So let's start with this little book. Yeah, we have a lot of people in Australia now. Okay, I don't say that though. I say Napanee. Who the hell knows where that is? And I don't want people to know where that is. It's my little slice of heaven. Okay, Captive Angel. I don't know if you resonate with this one, Jamie. It's very, very spicy. Probably one of the spicier book covers I have, actually. I don't know. You guys will have to decide at the end of the show what's the spiciest book cover. She's got a nice nightie on. This looks like a little nice vintage nightie. It's got some lace, adjustable straps. That's really important, though she doesn't seem like she has much to need to support, but that's nice too, right? It's easier to shop for. So nice flowers on the side here, and you open it up to this. Thanks so much for all the hearts, guys. I guess whoever is doing the hearts doesn't have the gems program yet. Captive Angel, Elaine Crawford. They never do, right? Like, I feel like all of these books, there's no one that has any, like, curves in them. And all the men look kind of the same. There's a couple where they're all Fabio, right? They're all the Fabio. This guy has does he have short hair? I don't know. You guys let me know. I think he's got it tied back in a ponytail. I think that he actually does not have short hair. All right, let's see what years this one's from. This is by Elaine Crawford. Balloon muscles. I love that description. They probably use that as a descriptive word in the book. So this is 1992. Oh, this is the one that I started reading. Holy crap, this one's hilarious. Okay. It's hilarious because you'll find one. April 1853. Hi Donna, welcome in. I know you're so excited to be here. Fire engulfed the ship. She dodged through the burning debris. Flames licked all about her, up the mast, along the rigging. Tatters of blazing sails flailed in the wind. The ship was doomed. Yet fiery arrows still pierced the night sky, arcing from the evil dragon ship of the Vikings. One struck her skirt, pinning it to the deck, setting it ablaze. Fire chased up toward her face. Her frantic fingers ripped the dress from her body. So now she's naked on a burning ship, bearing agonizingly white flesh that shouted its nakedness against the flaring reds and yellows. She ran for the railing, climbed on top, looked down into a black, swirling pool, jumped back to the deck and whirled around. What to do? Burn, be sucked into the bottomless ocean, or die at the hands of the Viking plunderers after they... Okay, she ain't dying by no Vikings, I'll tell you that. She's gonna get something, but she ain't gonna die. The direful ship banged alongside, and Norse pirates swung aboard a great long ropes, crashing down one after another in their armor-clad vests and horned helmets. Then she saw him. He hit the deck with the grace of a pouncing panther. He stood head and shoulders above the rest, his body bulging with muscled strength. A burning bush from out of hell, is it her bush that's burning, or I'm confused now, covered the lower half of his face while his glittering emerald gaze darted about, looking. Ishi! Ishi wins. He got the first muted comment of the night. Then he found her. He smiled a slow, menacing leer, his gaze sliding down her starkly bare form. Can you imagine that's how you meet somebody? You meet them on a burning ship, butt ass naked, and this guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna save you. All right, guys, it's in great condition. This is the back. Here's your spine in honor of my sister. I should say, oh, it's a tight looking spine. Anybody that's been around long enough on Whatnot, you'll know what I mean by that. And we're running first book for $3. Captive Angel, Lane Crawford. Leah gets it. Leah gets the joke. Happens all the time. Oh man. Donna, are you okay? Are you okay? Trying to keep it PG here, but I think we're probably gonna go rated R at some point. I'm never doing I'm Oh man. Donna, you probably have a bunch of vintage smut hiding away in that house of yours. If you do, can I have it? All right, so these are silhouettes. This is one of the most common vintage romance books. There's these ones, and then you have your Harlequins. I think the silhouettes were actually Avon. I had a whole bunch of the Avon ones. Avon, like, what didn't Avon do? Okay, no, this is not. This is a spice show. Fabio's hiding in your basement somewhere. Okay, this one's 1986. First silhouette printing. Okay, so this one is by Brooke Hastings. It's called Forward Pass. Let's do a little synopsis. So, Forward Pass. What a mess. Liz Reynolds reluctantly did her friend a favor and appeared on a dating game show. And not only one, but one big. A trip to Hawaii with every woman's fantasy. Star quarterback Zach Delaney. Was it Harlequin smut? Perfect, thank you. So it was just like I I don't usually I thought they always said Harlequin, but maybe it was like a different what does that one say at the bottom? Oh, it's not. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thank you for sharing the stream. We are going through a bunch of vintage romance novels. Some of them are a little bit smuttier than others. We also have some vintage 90s in the shop, so make sure you take a look at that. Yeah, it comes with a warning. Definitely look at the show notes. You can always find another show, so if you don't like it, that's okay. It's not for everyone. What a mess. Liz Reynolds reluctantly, yeah, so whatever. She won a trip to Hawaii with a star quarterback, Zach Delaney, and there was more because waitressing in Tahoe was just a cover for Liz Pittman, federal agent. Now her superiors wanted her to use this fluke and Zach to investigate possible drug use on the San Francisco Gold Rushers football team. But that was just the beginning because Zach liked challenges. Every instinct told him there was more to Liz than great legs. He was psyched to play the most challenging game of his career. Oh, I'm guessing the most challenging game of his career is Liz. Okay, let's see. Should we just open up a random page on this one? See how good it is? Somehow, though, it wasn't her bed she headed for once she'd let herself back into the room, but the closed door. She opened it, crossing the lounge like a woman in a trance. She was shaking like a leaf as she opened Zach's door. It was probably the first time in her life that her heart had ruled her head, but she didn't want to think about that. She didn't want to think at all. He was sitting up in bed with a magazine in front of him, but followed Liz with his eyes. As she slowly crossed the room, she was suddenly painfully aware of the faded t-shirt and cotton panties she was wearing. It wasn't exactly an attractive outfit. He tossed aside the magazine, a blank, almost bored expression on his face. Whatever he felt, if anything, was buried deep inside him. I bet it was. You know what I love is that you can literally flip to any page in these books. Zing! You can flip to any page of these books and you get some action. Any page. I can hear my dog itching up there. Okay, ready for $3. Brooke Hastings, Forward Pass. Girl meets football player. And she is an FBI agent actually investigating him and the football team. Dun dun dun. Cotton is what I heard. Cotton panties. Cotton panties are good for you. Lets everything breathe. Okay, Sonia Birmingham. What do we think of this cover? This is a good one. That's definitely not what I paid for it. Out in the wilds of Red Oak. Yeah, I like this. Oh, here we go. Out in the wilds of Red Oak Hollow, pretty Misty Malone had come across plenty of critters, but none surprised her more than a knocked out, butt-naked stranger. Everyone's just naked tonight. Taught by her granny to cure ills with herbs, Misty knew a passel of cures that would heal the unknown man, yet did she dare give him the most potent remedy of all, her sweet Ozark love. After being robbed, stripped, and left for dead, Adam Davenport awoke to a vision in buckskins who made his heart race like white lightning. But since the Malones and the Davenports had been feuding longer than a coon's age, the St. Louis doctor's only chance to win Misty was to hide his real name and pray that a dash of mountain magic and a heap of good loving would hold the wrist. Oh my gosh, corsets covering the ending, guys. No. So far what I'm getting is there's a man who was left for dead and robbed. They took everything, including his clothes, and then she's come across him, butt ass naked, and is going to cure him with her witchy remedies. Heap of good loving sold me. Okay, where's the end here? Of good loving would hold the rustic beauty down when she found out the truth. Dun dun dun. What is the truth? Now I know how they write novels. Hatfield and McCoy. This is by the best-selling author of Almost a Lady. Frost Flower. She kind of looks like she's wearing, I don't even know what word I'm looking. She kind of looks like she's coming off of like a pirate ship. And then we've got the long hair again. Okay, well, this is in really good condition. Ooh, I think we have one of the vintage ads in this one. Yes, I love these so much. They always have really good ads inside too. So get 4 free romance novels. Plus, you'll save $5 every time you buy. Gypsy Witchy Vibes. That's exactly it. She looks like a gypsy. In the front there. A special offer for leisure romance readers. So it's like once you buy one, like you can just keep on buying them. Free books certificate, 4 free books. But yeah, they're always in here, like the original advertisements, and I love, 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 love looking at them. Okay, we'll open to a random page so you guys can enjoy reading that while we run this at $3. And it's running right now, guys. This one is Frost Flower. Sorry if I interrupted you guys. Try mailing one. I know that's what we said before, is that the last time we did this, we were like, we need to like send these out and see if they actually work. I'm guessing no. But imagine they did. Imagine like you just got a package to your door. Thank you so much, Allie. This one's coming to you. I didn't even check the, oh, there is a little call out on that one. I'm sorry, but it doesn't ruin the beautiful artwork. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome in. This one is April 1995, guys. All right, so Allie, let me get your cue card here. Where's your cue card at? Oh, and here's your little owl dish. The little owl dish is so cute. Little vintage melamine. So in the buy it now part of my shop, guys, is just a bunch of random vintage items that you can always just add to your order. And then in the auction part is all of the vintage nighties and house coats that I have. So you guys can look at those. I always am like, do I have you under Allie or do I have you under Owl? Always love vintage. Okay, do I not? How do I not have a card for you? Is it because it's Ishy that orders and then I don't have a card for you now? Okay, we'll make you one. But then watch, I probably already have one. And we will start you a little pile. Can you get like burning bush? That was the best part. Because I was like, what is burning? Oh, Owl always love vintage. You want the bush? That's that one, the Captive Angel. That was back in the day with the scurvy. Yeah, this one was, I believe, literal 80s bush. I believe this is the one when they were burning on the ship. Yep, this one is the burning one. I can rerun any over again. All right, this is a nice classic one. Harlequin Romance, Spellbinder by Bethany Campbell. This is very much the Notebook, I think, without the drastic downpour. Okay, let's look in the front page here. That was perfect. That was perfect. Harlequin Romance First Edition, April 1992. Jamie, this is like a year after you were born. Okay, I don't need any help from you. Settling her uncle's estate was heart-wrenching for Kelly, but spending time at his home on a beautiful lake in Arkansas. I'm not going to go any further than that. The dog, Arkansas. I was less than a year. You were 7 months old. Meant she'd have the peace and quiet she needed to work on her next book. She hadn't counted on the presence of her uncle's neighbor, Zane Grey. The man was rude, opinionated, and worst of all, he liked trashy novels. Oh my gosh, can you imagine that? Hardly the sort of man to be giving advice to a woman who'd already published 2 children's stories. But despite a mutual dislike and distrust for each other, Kelly soon discovered there was more to Zane than she first realized. Zane Grey was a true spellbinder. Hello, Daria. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great night. We are looking at some vintage romance and smutty novels tonight. In the shop, you will find a bunch of vintage 90s. I can show them to you at any time throughout the show, but we will go through them after we go through the books. And this is one that we are looking at right now. So this one's in really great condition. Just read the little synopsis here so you have an idea. Don't think there's really anything too spicy on this page, but we always try to roll to a page and you guys can read it while I run it for $3. All of the books start at $3 tonight. Hello. Hello, hello. You definitely had the record of most purchased last show, Daria. So have you gotten through all of them? What is your overall review? I would like to know. All right, let's put this one aside. Oh no. Stay put. Okay. What do we have next? Oh, this one's a nice cover. I like it. Very romantic. I like her lingerie. It's nice and flattering for the body. Pretty good, except for one was boring as heck. No way, really? I want to know which one that was. Consent is being called into question. Oh my God, you're right, Al. Short hair. Short hair alert. Short hair alert, ladies. Is that a hickey or a tattoo or what is that? Oh, that might just be sticky residue. Not smudge. So this one is called Maybe No, Maybe Yes. Ah, I see what you're talking about, Jamie, with the consent coming into play now. Kate London. It's not that sticky. Oh, I was having a drink of my aha. Okay, Silhouette Desire, Maybe No, Maybe Yes by Kate London. He's got some nice veins. Let's see what we got here. Business is not sex and baseball. How do we feel about that line? Huh? Melanie said, Sloane's gaze followed a sexy redhead's tight skirt out of the elevator. Really? Melanie took a deep breath and said between her teeth, Has anyone ever informed you that business should be ethical, clinical, professional, and not necessarily finalized or celebrated by sexual marathons? Sloane chuckled and stroked her soft, hot cheek. Try a sexy musk or flower perfume instead of that professional businesswoman stuff. You might catch a date for Friday night. Her lips firmed. I'm as capable as you are, Raventhrall. And we both know that someday you're going to pay. Trust me, I won't make it easy. I'm still confused. I don't know about you y'all, but I'm confused. What year is this? This is 1993. All right, let's do a... Oh, we've got some advertisements. Oh, look at this one. Oh my God, I love it. Is it already scratched? No, it's already scratched. Oh my God, they won. What? Is that actually scratched? Oh shit, son, they won. Okay, so just scratch off the silver box with a coin, then check below to see which gifts you get. Look! Worth 4 free books plus a free crystal pendant necklace. Well, hot damn. What are we doing here? Oh my gosh, guys. We need to send in. What the heck? They never sent it in. They probably have ADHD. Probably sat out on the table for a long time, but just never got around to it. Play Lucky 7 and get as many 5 free. That's hilarious. Well, if anybody wants this really cool advertisement, don't even worry about the rest of the confusing book. Right? That would be amazing. I don't know what would happen. Where does it go to? Mail it to Fort Erie, Ontario. No postage stamp necessary if mailed in Canada. Do they even still make these books? I actually don't know. Canadian residents will be charged applicable provincial taxes and GST. Do we get like the taxes like what they would have been in 1993? I don't know. Whoever gets it is going to have to send it in. Or you guys are not going to buy it now and make me wonder about this forever. All right, here's our random page. So let's see if you guys read anything exciting in there. Let me know. And we're going to go ahead and run this for 20 seconds, $3. Thanks so much, guys, for the follows. I really appreciate it. I do have a show booked either tomorrow night or Friday. I'm going to have to see when I can do it. I might be able to do it tomorrow night if I get my act together. But I want to do like a big yard sale sort of show and just do a bit of a spring clean out of my own house, actually. That would be nice. So I've got like clothing and household items, and it's all vintage to modern. So it'll be a little bit different than what I usually do. Definitely will be different than what this is, but it's something. All right, digging the tattoos. I'm definitely a sucker for tattoos. My husband actually, so my husband has a lot of tattoos, but that's despite the point of what I'm about to talk about right now. My thumbnail that I made, I showed it to my husband today, and he was like, on the guy's arm, I should make it as if he has a tattoo that says thrifting with ADHD. I was like, that's genius. I need to do that. So this one, I don't know how vintage this one actually is. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Who's this author? Laura Kay. Alrighty then. This seems like hard to come by. I doubt that. Oh, honey, I have to go to bed, but you're too funny. Don't go to bed. Hang out with us. Thank you so much for coming in and having some fun with us. That's what this all is all about. I just like making people laugh. You guys make me laugh so much, and I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Oh, is it Avon? I love how you're reading it, Allie, and I'm not even looking at it. Avon. What did Avon not do again? In December 2014. So this is considered, no, it's not considered vintage. Leah, math. I think the show set a spark. Silhouette Romance was a popular foundational line of category romance novels launched in 1980 and later acquired by Harlequin. Okay, so Harlequin, I guess, bought out Silhouette Romance is what I'm gathering from this. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, so this one is Laura Kay, New York Times bestseller, 2014, hard to come by, a hard ink novel. I feel like they have a code word just based on the barbed wire there. He's got bullets around his bicep, I just noticed. I don't know what that stands for. I cannot be held responsible for what that stands for. They still produce books, Harlequin? Or Avon? No, not Avon. Avon can't. If they still produce books, I'm going to try to send this in. Okay, we're sending that in. I'll update everybody on what happens. Oh my God, that would be amazing. I should write them a little letter too. Be like, I have an audience that's depending on me. I'll do some giveaways if I get them. So I don't think this is going to be maybe the first of a series and then Hard to Let Go. Oh, that one's Hard to Be Good. How many hards do we have here? This is a whole Let's Get Hard series. Let me tell you. Okay, well, we've got the first one, it looks like. Hard to Come By. What's a novella? What's a novella? I don't know what a novella is. Chapter 1. The book's in fantastic condition. Do we have no advertisements in here? All right, let's read what this is about. 5 dishonored soldiers, former special forces, one last mission. These are the men of Hard Ink. Derek DiMarzio would do anything for the members of his disgraced special forces team, sacrifice his body, help a former teammate with a covert operation to restore their honor, and even go behind enemy lines. He just never expected to want the beautiful woman he found there. When a sexy stranger asks questions about her brother, Amelia Garza is torn between loyalty to the sibling she once idolized and fear of the war-changed man he's become. Derek's easy smile and quiet strength tempt... Is that Emily? Oh, Emily's the girl, I guess. Emily to open up, igniting their desire and leading Derek to crave a woman he shouldn't trust. As the team's investigation reveals how powerful their enemies are, Derek and Emily must prove where their loyalties lie. See, when I first started reading this, I didn't even think a girl was involved in this. I thought this was going to be a little gathering of some hard special forces men. But apparently there is a woman involved, which, I'm not going to lie, slightly disappoints me a bit. Must prove where their loyalties lie before hearts are broken and lives are lost, because love is too hard to come by to let it slip away. Hi, Donna. How are you? Avon Romance. Okay, I don't know if you guys are interested in this or not. Let's open to a random page here. It had been another banner night. I thought I was like, this has been another banger of a night. Oh, gosh. Okay, $3. I'm gonna go dream of Fabio tonight. See you tomorrow. Yeah, we've got a date tomorrow, Donna and I. Donna, do you want any of these books? I can just gift them to you. Or maybe you could find some more smut for me in your basement. I know you've got Fabio down there. No. All right, nobody wants the special forces. What else do we've got here? I feel like some of you guys like Johanna Lindsey. I remember that name last time. Johanna Lindsey, The Pursuit. Hello. She's got the tartan. Sorry, I need another drink. Okay. Johanna Lindsey. She was wearing an impish grin, one dimple present and so tempting. He had the urge to delve into it with his tongue while making love to her so he could. Had he lost his mind? Like, why does some of this stuff just not make sense to me when you're reading it? I just don't understand it. He has a mullet. That is a full-on mullet right there. That is not short hair nor long. That is an in-between. Early bedtimers. Yeah, Daria, I think it was you that you said you really liked Johanna Lindsey, right? I have 2 Johanna Lindseys tonight. Where's his blanket? She's hogging them. That's what the women do. We always hog the blankets. Oh, I never noticed that. Yeah, like it's like her shoulder that's covering it, eh? Okay. What do we got here? This one is copyright 2002, so this one is now considered vintage. It is in good condition. There is no inner advertisements, which is unfortunate. Okay. This one is, in the world of romantic fiction, there is only one Johanna, or Johanna. What was to be a grand adventure for Melissa McGregor, an escape from the wilds of her Scottish home into the whirl of the London social scene, seems to pale before the promise in the passionate gaze of Lincoln Ross Burnett. Though they exchange but a few words before parting after a chance encounter on her grandfather's lands, Melissa instantly knows this bold stranger is her destiny, while Lincoln realizes his heart has been claimed forever and he will never be complete until Melissa McGregor is his bride. But there are serious obstacles impeding the well-smitten Viscount Canterbury's pursuit of glorious romance, 16 of them, all big and brawny, 6 named Ian and all named McPherson. The Davio's in the house. Back for some more. Round 2. Now I've just lost my train of thought. There's 16 of them, Dave. We're lots of mingling going on here. I don't even know where the heck I was now. Melissa's stifling, disproving uncles are now determined to rob him of his newfound happiness. Yet he is equally resolved to confront the peril and to pursue his exquisite obsession all the way to London and to the ends of the earth if necessary. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling this one, guys, but one of you guys might be feeling it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on this page, see if you guys see anything interesting, and we're going to go ahead and run it for $3. Yeah, 16 uncles. Now, that I hope that doesn't go anywhere wrong, because then that book is just, ugh. All right. That one is done. This one has a little bit of a rip in the cover, but it is a nice, nice artwork on the front. This one is Sandra Hill, but there is a bit of a rip. Read the first line. Oh no, I just lost my page. Now I don't even know what page it was. You're going to have to repeat it. Okay. Next time I'll make sure I don't put it down. I feel like my chat froze there for a minute and then like 6 of your messages just came through all at the same time. Sir Davio. Time swept. This one is The Reluctant Viking. Oh, of course, the Viking fantasy. Time-swept passion, timeless love. More blankets. And they're just like on a cliffside. Picture yourself floating out of your body. Floating, floating, floating. The hypnotic voice on the self-motivation tape was supposed to help Ruby Jordan solve her problems, not create new ones. Instead, she was lulled from a life full of a demanding business, a neglected home, and a failing marriage to an era of hard-bodied warriors and fair maidens, fierce fighting and fiercer wooing. But the world 10 centuries in the past didn't prove to be all mead and mirth. Even as Ruby tried to update medieval times, she had to deal with a Norseman whose view of women was stuck in the Dark Ages, and what was worse, Brawny Thorke had her husband's face, habits, and desire to avoid Ruby. Determined not to lose the same man twice, Ruby planned a bold seduction that would conquer the reluctant Viking and make him an eager captive of her love. Wooing. I feel like this is like the story of her daydreaming. Like she just lives like a regular life that's not in this time period. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is getting that, but I feel like she is daydreaming about it or something. Let's see. None of them have showered. They all have long, greasy hair. Hey, why is there no information? Oh, here we go. October 1994. Oh my. And for my husband, Robert, who taught me how to be a coyote, may we always howl together. That is the wildest book dedication I've ever seen. Oh my. Okay, good job, Robert. Time traveling. Yes, I think that's what she's doing. I don't think, yeah. Okay, here's your random page. Oh, yeah, this is a good page. I can see it already. You guys can swipe your chat to the left there and you can read it. This one's running for 20 seconds. Maybe this page will sell you. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anything. The Davio thing is amusing. Furthest thing from. More like Sir Fuddy Duddy. I was trying, but it was written in an accent of some sort. Oh. Okay. Hopefully everyone was done reading that. What do we have next? This one is actually a really cute Christmas one that I picked up. I really just love the cover. Let me just move these out of the way. I haven't watched that yet. Is that a show? I've heard that's a show, right? Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. But look at this cover. I really like this little cute cover. This is why I picked this one up. It's got the shiny green matted border, a little bow. Obviously, it's a Christmas themed romance. Outlander is a famous book series, or this is a famous book series? Oh, it's Turn Show. I've never watched it, but I'm guessing there's a bunch of hot dudes in it. Is that where we're going with this? Hi, Cap City, welcome in. Okay, so this one is a Regency romance by Joan Smith. Smith always brings a fresh touch by Romantic Times. That's what they had to say about this. The Great Christmas Ball. If that's what you look like, then have you done shows? No, I'm just kidding. All of them look like that. Look it. Well, I don't know. We have some that are a little bit different. We do have some short-haired dudes here, but for the most part, we've got a lot of Fabios. A lot of Fabios, a lot of sculpted muscles, a lot of guys that look photoshopped. Okay, what do we got here? The Great Christmas Ball. This one's probably like the least spiciest of them all. But then watch, I'll flip to a random page and it'll be like, whoa! This one is 1993. Sorry, I keep hitting my phone. Photo painted back then, yeah. This is about, it seemed far less difficult to nab a spy than to capture the heart of an elusive gentleman. In translating from German what she believed to be a sordid love letter, Miss Kathy Lyman uncovered top secret information on Napoleon, with little but Gothic novels to add excitement to her somewhat tedious life. She plunged into the world of high espionage with eager anticipation, especially since the devilishly handsome Lord Costane led it's always lords too. There's always lords or princes. His lordship had no choice but to tell the inquisitive Miss Lyman that he suspected there was a traitor among them. She insisted on joining in the intrigue, deception, and danger, though it became hard to ignore her own suspicion that Lord Costane's intentions might not be altogether honorable. I can never say that word. I forgot how dry my throat gets from these shows when you have to read all the time. Okay, so here's our random page that we just opened up to. Welcome in, ladies. How are you? My name's Leah. I'm from Napanee, Ontario. We are doing vintage romance novels, some of them smuttier than others. There's also some vintage 90s that you can take a look at in the auction. And then in the buy it now, there's just a bunch of random vintage items that you can add to your order at any time. So this Christmas one is running now for $3. I just absolutely love the cover. The artwork's amazing. I'm sure the book's probably okay too, but I feel like I really did just grab this one because I loved the Christmas themed color. Thanks so much for the hearts, guys. All right, what do we got next here? Oh, look at this gentleman. Those are some photoshopped abs. And he has short hair, thank God. Okay, Virginia Henley is the author, and it's called The Dark Earl. The Dark Earl. Who likes a little Earl Grey, you know? This one is it about the man or the manor? It's Love at First Sight for Lady Harriet Hamilton. Your cat's name's Earl? I love it. Early Grey. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Well, maybe your cat turns into him. Where are we? It's Love at First Sight for Lady Harriet Hamilton. Love with Thomas Anson's ancestral home, that is, Thomas's father, or the Earl of Lichfield, has gambled away the family's honor, and now it's cost them everything at Shugborough Hall. The estate sale is shameful enough for Thomas, without some little brat sneaking around his property, but vivacious Harry has caught him sneaking around as well. When they meet again years later, neither Harry nor Viscount Anson, why the heck does all of their names have to be like this? Oh my gosh. An estate sale. I love how we all perk up. We're like, oh, an estate sale. The estate sale is shameful enough for Thomas. See, it's shameful. It's not one we want to go to. When they meet again years later, neither Harry nor Viscount Anson has forgotten their encounter, while Thomas has grown into the exact opposite of his reprobate father. Harry is outspoken, audacious, and now, Thomas must admit, quite a beauty, but he's committed to restoring the family holdings, not chasing after a wife. If only she wasn't hurling herself against his principles and having such a good time doing it. Well, maybe there's more details about the estate sale. There's probably some good vintage coming out of that place. Let's open to our random page. See if you guys find anything interesting or exciting. And it's running right now for 20 seconds. Viscount. The S is silent. Thank you. It's all I heard too. Laurel K. Hamilton. Is she does she do vintage novels? Because a lot of the novels that I have tonight are all vintage. However, the place that I go to get all of these books, there are tons and tons and tons, so I can always look to see. I have Johanna Lindsey, Beatrice Small. I've got a lot of Beatrice Small tonight, actually. I'm going to make sure I don't have one right now so that I don't give you the wrong information. 90s, early 2000s. Okay. So far, I'm not seeing one. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping, Kim? Don't you usually? I love how Kim is not going to bed, ladies and gentlemen. For me, she is disobeying her bedtime because she wants the smut. Earlier, Kim was like, I said to the girls earlier, I'm like, should I do a yard sale show or should I do a spicy book show tonight? And Kim goes, I think maybe a spicy yard sale. And I said, is that like when you like sell your used panties or something? I'm very confused. The hell's a spicy yard sale and how is that different from just a spicy book show? A bikini car wash. Oh my god, can you imagine a bikini car wash on Whatnot? That would be hilarious. This app would be onto, yeah, it would just be another level. Okay, I do not have any of that author. Oh, the raid. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for raiding in. Welcome, raiders. I will flip around. Hello, my name is Leah. I'm from Ontario, Canada. Nice to meet you guys. Tonight we are doing all vintage romance and smutty novels. So if you guys have any authors in particular, or if you're interested in vintage romance novels, definitely stick around. All of them are $3 start bids tonight. Thank you, thank you. Everyone, make sure you guys go follow Adrian Ack Liquidators. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. I'm probably destroying that, but make sure you guys go and follow them. Thank you so much for the raid. We also have vintage 90s. There's a bunch that are behind me right here. They're also in the auction tab, so pre-bids are open. You can feel free to look at the photos and the information in the description and pre-bid on them. And then in the buy it now part of the shop is just like all random vintage. So you can add anything in the buy it now to your order at any time. Like the map, that's still not helping me. Oh, like the chairs, that might help me more. Adirondack. I don't know. I feel like I do these book shows just to like help me speak better. The classic Muskoka chairs. Sack. Is it a sack or a dack? What? Adirondack? We are talking about a lot of sacks tonight, but we'll get to that. Okay. Let me flip you guys around on that note. Okay, what's next? Oh, this looks like a little Fast and the Furious love right here. Dangerous Games by Marie Farella. I should look at my poll. Thank you for anybody who knick-knack paddywhack. Thank you for anyone who has done the poll. So what's winning right now is People Are Here for Me. That was a shameless plug. Mostly they're here for the vintage romance and the smut novels. Woo! Okay. Yes, Adirondack. I don't know. I can't say it. Intimate Moments. It's Intimate Moments. What year is this one? Let's see. Loving Against the Odds. Yeah, because you guys are street racing. 2004. There's probably some car sex in here. I'm just guessing. I'm just assuming. Here is a random page. Let's see. I'm going quickly through it. He was wet, dripping, and dressed in only a towel. Okay. Where did I just read that now? A relatively small towel. Oh my god, how dare she? Given the length of his body, damn. That is not very nice of her. It's got to be like, it was the biggest towel. Okay. His towel, but we're still talking about the towel on the next page. His towel was in danger of going south at any second. Cole secured it as best as he could, keeping one hand over the point where the ends joined together. He wondered if she knew that the look in her eyes was flattering and stirring. Most people don't have a waiter spill rigatoni Alfredo in their lap. Okay, so we're eating rigatoni. We only got a towel on. Most people shower in the morning. Everything's just getting confusing. Was that a pink hue to her cheek or just a trick of light? Okay, let's read the back. Detective Lorraine Kavanaugh smelled a cover up and began some secret sleuthing into a murder investigation. Her friend was accused of murder, and Lorraine believed in his innocence. She never counted on the suspect's handsome older brother, Cole Garrison, to get in on her action. This is high level literature. Downy dryer sheets. Cole had once left town in a blaze of shame, but now he returned to save his younger brother from conviction. He and Lorraine wanted justice, and each other as a smoldering attraction pulled them together. But when the fire got too hot, would they survive to take the ultimate risk on love? So we got a little bit murder mystery here, a little bit of a thriller. He's got short hair finally. We're actually, you know what? I'm actually shocked. We do have more books that have short hair men than long-haired men. We don't have a lot of Fabios tonight. This is running right now for $3. If any of this interested you, let's go to our another random page and see what else you can find in there. I'll just leave that there for you while this runs. And I am already feeling like my mouth is a desert. I am relating so much to you right now, Kim, trying to read all this stuff. My mouth just keeps getting drier and drier and drier. This one is a really cool book. This is Beatrice Small. It definitely looks older. I haven't looked at what year this is. Oh my gosh, really? That is awesome. So this is really nice artwork on the front here. It's called Lost Love Found by Beatrice Small. I wonder what the actual book looks like if you take the dust jacket off. Oh, that's really cool font, actually. I love the font on this book. So it's a blue with the white spine. It's in good condition. I like the rough I like it rough. I like the rough paper edges here. Okay, so we've got the dust jacket. I like mindless sci-fi. Alien chicks are hot. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind for our next one. Must find alien smut. Okay, there's the side here. So the dust cover is definitely a little bit beaten up. Look at the back. Oh my gosh, talk about fantasy dreamland. This is awesome. Wow. She is a boss. Like, I don't aspire to be her. This is some Arabian Night. This is how some movies start, you know? I got vampire smut last time. Oh, you never told me actually how that was. Elizabethan bikini? What is that? Is that a type of bikini? Anne Rice novels. I want to know what Anne Rice novels are now. I'm curious. Are these alien smutty books? Okay, what is this book about? And what year is this? Anne Rice. Am I supposed to know who Anne Rice is? Just getting in trouble constantly. Maybe I need to read some Anne Rice. I've never read her before. Never read anything about her. The Brad Pitt Tom Cruise movie. Yeah, no, never read, never seen that. So this is copyrights 1989, Beatrice Small. We've got a whole roadmap here of how everyone's related, I think. Interview with the Vampire. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever seen that. Holy, these are a lot of... Even this page is so pretty. Look at the flowers. I know, it's like pages of ancestry. I think we could... So this must be our little synopsis here. Kristen Dunst was a child and kisses Brad Pitt. Well, that's not surprising. Tiny Kirsten Durst. I've never heard of this before. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are probably like, oh my god, Leah. They make her a vampire. Is this all part of the Epstein files too? The fifth sweeping novel in the exciting Skye O'Malley saga. Here is a tale. Oh, this is the fifth one. This is a whole saga, guys. So this is the fifth book of the saga. Here is a tale of passion amidst the exotic harems of the East with a heroine who rivals her famous Aunt Skye in daring and sensuality. Hers was a beauty unrivaled by the other ladies of Queen Bess court. Two noblemen, fired by Valentina's innocent, violent-eyed beauty, would follow her halfway around the world in search for her true lineage. When a deathbed confession reveals that her real father may be a sultan, Valentina sets sail for Istanbul, where she is abducted by the love-crazed Grand Vizier and installed in his harem. She defies in spirit what her flesh cannot resist, for her heart craves only one man, a man she believes has vanished forever. Movie night. Yeah, we will definitely watch that. Okay, I'm going to run this for 20 seconds, $3. This seems to be the fifth book of a Beatrice Small saga or series, for a better way of saying it. But yeah, very cool artwork on the dust jacket here. And then just the actual book is in great condition as well. Okay. What do we have next? This one is also a Beatrice Small. This is also quite the artwork. He also has a mullet, I think. I think that's considered a mullet. Really like her makeup though. It's looking very like 80s, like big hair, lots of makeup. Love, Remember Me. This is not love, my dear. This is lust. Is he wearing makeup? He might be, actually. Look at those cheekbones. Those are so defined. The back muscles. I want his workout routine. A hint of blush. Lovely Nyssa, fair as a wild rose, has come to the court of Henry the... What's that Roman numeral? The 5th? The 6th? 8th? To serve as lady-in-waiting to his fourth wife. 8? That's what I think. 8. To the shock of all England, Henry's marriage is being annulled, for the Queen cannot satisfy his body desires. What? He's annulling his marriage because the sex is bad. I just figured I would define that for you a little bit. Henry is seeking a spirited new wife, and it is clear that Nyssa is favored. But in a land rife with conspiracy and rebellion, there are those in secret power determined to thwart Henry's intentions. A drugged Nyssa awakens in the arms of a notorious rake. Her virtue destroyed, the king orders them to wed. Nyssa's new husband dares to conquer the heart of his Spitfire bride, but the intrigues and dark side of the court intrude upon their happiness as Nyssa becomes trapped in a devious plot that could arouse the wrath of Henry Tudor, and send Nyssa and her entire family to end their days in the infamous Tower of London. There's the back. I don't know what made Beatrice Small think that these are the faces of lust. Like, these are the faces of fantasy. Anyone else? Do better, Beatrice Small. Oh my God, Cromwell and Henry. Yeah, those are definitely who we all think about. Okay, this book's in excellent, excellent condition. This is also a dust jacket. Here is the actual book underneath the dust jacket. It's in great condition. Those are the actual portraits, aren't they? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they're portraits. Those are the men. Those are the royals in this book. That's what it seems like. This one is Love, Remember Me. The other one was Lost, Love, and Found. And then I have another Beatrice Small here. Oh, but this one's Darling Jasmine. I know he was. Wasn't he the one that ordered his wife to be beheaded or something? Could be. Just don't think their faces should be on this kind of book. All right, this Beatrice Small is running right now. And the other guy is probably Cromwell, basically Secretary of State. I see. Just making sure I'm caught up on all the chat. I need another drink. Everyone, water break. Or whatever it is that you're drinking. Okay, next one. Oh, wow, look at this one. This is giving me like, I feel like this guy's in the hospital or something. She's kidnapping him. Yeah, that's what I would say. He's very far from this. Right? Like, what is this? What is going on? Lurleen McDaniel. I'll be seeing. No, he won't. No, he won't. Okay. A raid. Hello to Montreal Chicks. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for rating me. Everyone, make sure you guys go follow Two Montreal Chicks. They are fellow Canadian sellers. Thank you so much. All right, guys, tonight we are doing something. Oh my God, double raid. Hello. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much. Raid from Two Montreal Chicks and Vintiquity, like at the same time. The same time. Thank you so much. My name is Leah. I'm a seller in Ontario, Canada. I appreciate you guys. Welcome in. We are doing something very different from what they were probably doing. We are going through vintage romance and smut novels. And we are also looking at some vintage 90s. All the 90s are in the auction section of my store. And then in the Buy It Now shop is just a bunch of random things. So make sure you guys turn on weekly bundling. I bundle everything that you order within the week till Sunday night. That's the cutoff. So definitely turn on weekly bundling. And if you are local to the Napanee, Ontario area, you can select local pickup and save on shipping. This was the next book that we were going to look at. A little bit creepier than some of the other ones. But to give you an idea, we've had some very nice artwork tonight, Beatrice Small, and then we go to this one. I'm not sure how this ended up in the box, but we're going to read about it right now. So stick around. Let me know if you guys are looking for anything in particular. All the books are $3 start bids, okay? So your first purchase is always the most shipping, and then after that it gets significantly discounted or it is free. Feel free to answer the poll. The vintage romance and smut novels are still winning at 42%. Vintage patterns and 90s go well together. That's true. That is true. Did you have any vintage patterns tonight that were 90s? Okay, so this one is, what year is this? This one is 1996, so indeed it is a vintage. Carly Mattia never expected to become friends with a boy as handsome as Kyle Weston, especially not in the hospital. Who called that one? I called that one. This guy is hospitalized. 17-year-old Kyle was blinded when a chemistry experiment exploded. I don't know why I'm laughing. This is horrible. His doctors don't know whether he'll get his vision back, and he's deeply depressed. Carly understands how miserable it is to be in the hospital. At 16, she's had plenty of experience. Why does she have so much experience at 16? But Carly is keeping a secret from Kyle. She knows boys like girls who are pretty, and she's not, scarred by a facial deformity. I guess it's the side of the face that we can't see. Hi, Pickles. How are you? Welcome in. Scarred by a facial deformity, she has always used her sense of humor to cope. But now that she's become so close to Kyle, she's worried that if his bandages are removed and he sees her, it will be the end of their relationship. But is he though? Like, I don't know if he like recovers. Carly wants what's best. Oh my God. What's best for Kyle, but what will that mean for her? This is so random. I have no idea how this ended up in my box, but if any of this intrigues you at all, it is a $3 start. And what I usually do is I go to a random page to see if there's anything in here that is worth reading. So you guys get to read that while this is running. You can always swipe your comments to the left so you can see the full page well. Hello, Melody. Welcome in. Scary movie. Oh my God, you mean the dog-faced girl? This is terrible. It's a terrible book. I don't know. I feel like I might need to read this. Oh man, Melody, what have we not gone through already? Like, this was a blind guy. This is blind guy smut. This is Amish smut, blind guy smut. Oh, and we also won. We won on one of the advertisements, guys. Look. So we open up this advertisement. A lot of vintage romance novels will have these amazing advertisements in it where you can win like more free books. So play the Lucky 7 slot machine game. You turn and someone's already scratched three sevens. And so you win more books, plus you win the chain, the gold chain. So I don't know. Nobody wanted to buy it, so I think I might send it in and see what happens. You never know. Rewon what book? I had to leave the inside to bid, but can you rewind the book with the old time people on the boat? Yes. Oh, these ones right here. The Beatrice Small. Yes, this one. I love the artwork on this one. And the actual book is so nice too. I'm going to try to send it in and see what happens. So it's running right now for $3. Thank you so much, Katie. So this is Lost Love Found by Beatrice Small. It's in great condition. The actual book without the dust cover is really nice too. I love this font so much. It is in great vintage condition. Thank you so much. And you unlocked Squirrel. You now have coupons. I gotta get out your cue card from my little cue card box here. You should be right at the front here. Or maybe you're under Katie. I don't remember. Every time I look for... Oh, there you are. You're under Katie. There's your card. Now that you have broken shipping and you have coupons, make sure you click above on the little... I don't know what's the picture? A little squirrel? Yeah, click above on the little squirrel inside the circle. You know what to do. And you can redeem your coupons. And then there's random stuff in the buy it now. And then there's also the vintage 90s. If you're interested in any of those, we can show those as well. Okay, thank you guys for letting me know what I missed. What is next? This one. So this one is called Love's Gentle Chains. I think this one's probably, out of all the couples that we've seen so far, I think they're probably the cutest. I really like this scene. So this is another Silhouette special edition. This one's by Sandra Stanford. The synopsis of this is: Love's gentle chains bound Lynn and Drew together, even though 5 years and one deep deception stood between them. Their marriage had never really ended, and once Drew discovered that he had fathered a child, Lynn doubted that it ever would. He seemed determined to claim his daughter, while still unwilling to share himself fully with his wife. Only three things could heal the wounds his past had inflicted: time and trust and a woman's love. Oh my god, it kind of does. Scenery. Beautiful scenery. I'm all about the scenery. I think Allie needs to make her cute framed giveaways with a page out of these books. Yes, that's so true. You gotta find some smut that's in really bad shape. Now, does this one have... No advertisement in this one. What year is this one? Oh, I don't know what someone was writing up here. They're like, I had sex in 2003 and 2004. And then they had like 4 years of a dry spell. I don't know what else you would write up there. 1983. 1983. So it's in great condition. $3, guys, for Love's Gentle Chains. OC Adam Brody lookalike. What else do you need? That's the synopsis. And here's a random page. I am looking carefully. Nothing's really standing out here. All right. Allie, was it just the one book that you bought? Because I have another book near your pile, and then I'm like, okay, it was. I'm like, was that book hers as well? This one also looks pretty old. Encore Romances. This is a thick one. She thick. Look how big that is. That's what she said. Tristan's Lair. I don't know if this is like a million books in one. Is that what it is? 3 books in one? Oh, someone rated it as good. So Tristan's Lair. Jamie got muted. Jamie is the second person to get muted tonight. Saffron Moon, The Wine of Love. Type it in. I was gonna say type it in differently, and you did, and you still got muted. Jamie's trying to say threesome, guys. She's typing it in different ways. So you get a little trio, a little threesome, if you will. You get 3 love stories, okay? And it is 1979, 1978 for copyrights. You got it. I don't know if some people notice my weird things that I say. It's picky. It is picky. Yeah, it's not letting you say it, but I'm just gonna say it. It's a threesome, okay? It's a little threesome book. So here's chapter 1 of the first book. And then, like, where does it end? Like, what if you just want to skip to the second one? It doesn't even tell you a page number, does it? So this means I have to read a synopsis for all 3 books to you guys. Oh, okay. What got muted? Oh, yeah, threesome. Okay, 3 synopsises. Oh, my Lord. Okay, Tristan's Lair. He pulled her tightly against him as he held her hands behind her back. Surrender, he asked. Surrender, she said. Well, at least they're consenting. If only he knew. She thought she would surrender totally in an instant. Her face was tipped up at him, and his expression captivated her completely. She raised her face closer, and she could feel her heart beating faster as she waited for his kiss. That is not a synopsis. That is just like a little tidbit of what you can expect, I think. That's not really like Tristan's Lair. So like what I'm getting from that is 50 Shades of Grey. He's controlling, you're in a dungeon. Like that's all I'm getting for that. Okay. A menage a trois. You speak a little French, you don't get muted. Oh my god, imagine a choose your own adventure. Oh my god. Oh, that would be the best thing ever. Oh man. That is, yeah, Dom. Yeah, you're getting Tristan's a Dom basically. Okay, Saffron Moon is the second book in this series. Jesus Christ, I'm knocking my tripod. Things are getting crazy in here. Okay. She What in the world is going on? Okay, sorry about that. She walked up to his impassive face and shook her finger at it. Are you an automaton? What the fuck? Can you feel anything? She was totally beside herself. Miguel pulled her suddenly to him and said, Yes, I can feel. His mouth came down against hers and crushed it into submission as his hands aroused her to a passion she had never known. He bruised her he bruised her. Did you see how I reacted on that? I was like, bruised? What the? He bruised her mouth with his kisses as his tongue forced her lips apart and mingled sweetly with hers. Catherine felt a surge of excitement race through her body as her heart beat wildly and her chest heaved up and down. She felt the same hunger in him, and she rose to meet it, amazed at the hardness and the strength of his body. These are not synopsises. These are just glimpses, guys. Do you get into bed with him? Turn to page 56 or go get a snack. Do you roll over and say you have a headache, or do you give in to temptation? I'm crying. I'd pick a snack every time. If I'm getting bruised from a kiss, I'm picking a fucking snack, I'll tell you that. Okay, well, we haven't lost too many viewers, so I guess everyone's into it. All right, the last book of this trilogy threesome is called The Wine of Love. Ellen glanced through the window and, without realizing it, found herself stopped dead in her tracks, her eyes glued to the scene inside the building. Ashley was still seated at the desk, and David was bending over her. I thought David was bent over her, holding her head tenderly and kissing her on the mouth. It was a deep, probing kiss between two people who were no strangers to intimacy. And like you read all of that, and this guy's just like, good. Yeah, it's good. Like, so these are your three books in one, guys. Oh, there's the synopsis. I am not reading. Oh man. Well, I gave you a little glimpse into the three. Do you really need to know the synopsis? You know what to expect now, okay? So here's your synopsis. I'll hold that up while I run it. Running now for $3. Who wants? This is a 3-in-1, guys. This is basically $1 a book, okay? $3, but Tristan's Lair is $1, Saffron Moon's $1, and The Wine of Love is $1. Why read that when we can hear the smut? Right? Exactly. Why would who cares about the synopsis at this point? Oh man, that killed me. Ishi, have you ran over to YouTube yet to see what my comments are? I can only imagine. Oh, we got another Viking, guys. We've got another Viking. Oh, we've got a shapeshifter. Yeah, of course you got muted for that. Here is our Viking. So this is by Lucy Monroe, called Moon Awakening, a Children of the Moon novel. I don't know what to think of that, but okay. What year is this one? This one is 2007. 2007. So books in good condition. There's no vintage advertisements in this one. Right? $3 for the synopsis, $5 for the, the action. Depending on what the book cover looks like, if you want it or not. So when Emily Hamilton's family is ordered to send a woman to the Scottish Highlands for marriage to the Laird of the Sinclairs, Emily volunteers in order to save her younger sister from such a fate. But at her new home, the only friend she finds is the Laird's sister, especially after, oh, we're gonna do, we actually gonna do some woman on woman with some 2006 smut. And through her plans have gone awry. She refuses to return home. Lachlan is Laird of the, okay, never mind, because now we've got Lachlan is Laird of the Balmoral clan and leader of his pack. One of the most feared werewolves. Oh, guys, werewolf alert. Werewolf alert. Prowling the Highlands. He is on the march against the hated Sinclairs, who have abducted a Balmoral woman. He kidnaps the sister of the Sinclair Laird, planning to marry her off in revenge. But the woman he takes along with her proves to be the greater prize. For a Scottish werewolf, for Emily feeds a desire he never knew existed. And though Lachlan would not think of marrying a human, an English woman at that, he must know how a mere woman could tame his heart so easily. So Lachlan is a werewolf. I guess, was that supposed to be the dead giveaway that he was a werewolf? So, werewolf alert. Good condition. Let's see. Let's turn to a page. Is it a series? I don't know. Touch Me, Tempt Me, Take Me, Moon Awakening. This one's Moon Awakening. But these are just titles by Lucy Monroe, so I don't think it's a series. I would say this is the series. Touch Me, Tempt Me, Take Me. That would probably be the series, because that's like the lead up to the Take Me, you know? Okay. Water break. All right, let's open to a random page. You guys can read that page. Maybe there's something exciting in it. And it's running right now, $3 for 20 seconds. This is a werewolf sort of romance novel slash smut. Allie, thank you so much for your bid. Hopefully this one will be as great as your vampire one. Goodnight Moon is the next book in the series. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you so much, Ronnie, for letting me know that. I feel like I've scared off about 10 people, but that's okay. That's what this show's all about, is the people that want to be here are here, and the people that don't want to be here don't have to be. So that's the beauty of it, right? I have other shows too, but I enjoy having these ones as well. Okay, Allie, this one's coming to you. I'm going to put that in your pile. So all the vintage romance and smutty books tonight are $3 each. They all start at $3. There is vintage nightgowns in the auction as well. And then in the buy it now is just a vintage variety of things that you can add to your order at any time. What did I miss Red saying? Oh yeah, the Goodnight Moon. That killed me. Oh God. Kim, don't go to bed. Stay awake. Okay, I think this one's a shapeshifter one. So this one's by Christine Feehan. It's called Dark Fire. Whoa, is that a man? That probably turns into a Fabio looking man. August 2001. Oh my god, guys, it's Y2K. It's a Y2K book. Melody, is this considered Y2K? Okay, other love spell books by Christine Feehan. So again, I don't think this is part of a series. These are just all the other books. A lot of, isn't this like a theme? Like they all have like the same titles, like Dark Challenge, Dark Magic, Touch Me Here, Touch Me There. Like, wow. Okay. Let's read the synopsis. There is, it usually says on the cover. Okay, that's true. And it doesn't say anything about oh, it's a paranormal romance, guys. That is the genre, paranormal. So, Darius warned her when she accepted a position with his traveling troupe, and gazing mesmerized at the merciless slash of his mouth, the implacable resolve on his face, the soulless emptiness of his black eyes, Tempest was afraid to ask what it was. She had always been different apart from others, from the moment his arms closed around her. Enveloping her in a sorcerer's spell, Darius seemed to understand her unique gifts, but did his kiss offer the love and belonging she sought, or a danger more potent than his own panthers? Somewhere deep inside her, Tempest realized she knew the answer. She had no choice but to accept the velvet stroke of his tongue, submit to the white-hot heat piercing her skin, welcome an erotic pleasure like no other. So, are we getting that he's a panther? I guess he's a panther. Is that what we're doing? He's a panther. Hello, Sadie. Welcome in. Okay, we'll go into this page while we run it. See if there's anything exciting. This is my book. I like big cats, but I don't like to have sex with my big cats. There's a difference. I like to collect vintage big cats. Okay, we're done. This one we'll leave here. Snowbound with the Sheriff. This one is a Harlequin special edition. Can a reluctant reunion prove their second chance? Snowbound with the Sheriff. This one actually looks like it's in brand new condition. She returned home to heal her heart, but will her first love break it again? Humiliated after being outed as a whistleblower at work, Stella Reed returns home to Sutter Creek. She's been gone long enough and is determined to mend fences, and immediately comes face to face with the man who broke her heart. Sheriff Ryan Rafferty, reluctant to trust again, Stella learns that Ryan's no longer a careless bad boy when a blizzard traps them together. Yay, you made it! Hello, hello, welcome in. But as she opens herself up bit by bit, can Stella find the happily ever after she was denied years ago in his arms? This one definitely seems more romance. I don't know how smutty this one would actually get. Scanning through, doesn't seem like it's too racy. Stella put on her seatbelt. Oh my. Tension squeezing her shoulders and neck. All right, guys, running this one for 20 seconds, $3. Snowbound with the Sheriff, Harlequin Special Edition. Chicken stuffed bell peppers and quinoa. That sounds good. I had a wrap for dinner tonight with some leftover steak and grilled peppers. Okay, guys. Oh, guys, are you guys ready for this man? Do we think there's an age difference? Strawberries. He's mashing them on her teeth. He's ruining her lipstick. What the heck? I just can't get over the stash. The Bachelor. Critics' Choice by Kathleen Yap. This one is a cameo. Whistle While You Work. Marlis Kent raced up and down the 3 stories of the Sunrise Inn, trying to get the place in order for her guests. Between the viruses, broken bones, and extended vacations, the staff was unavailable, leaving the cooking, cleaning, gardening, and hostessing in Marla's hands. I can't get past between the viruses and the broken bones. Like, why do all of your staff have broken bones and viruses? Leaving the cooking, cleaning, gardening, and hostessing in Marlis's hands. She was halfway through the chores when one unexpected guest began ringing the bell on the reception desk, Grant Russell was tall and good-looking, with thick dark hair and blue-black eyes, so dark a woman could lose herself in them. The last thing Marlis needed was an extra guest, but a good innkeeper never turned away a customer, even if his bedroom eyes inspired desires that Marlis long ago had put aside. Soon after Grant arrived, Marlis suspected that he was interested in more than a simple night's lodging. His words were invasive, but his heated kisses were more to the point. Marlis couldn't deny her own passions, but she knew that Grant was hiding something, some mystery that might threaten to separate them forever. Okay, what year is this? This is 1992. Here is our... might have a little action here. Grant pulled Marla into his arms, slipped one of his hands through her hair and tilted her head, capturing her lips in a kiss that meant business. His mouth played with hers a long time, and his fingers caressed her chin and cheek and the silky side of her neck. Silky side of her neck as opposed to the rough side of her neck. 4th of July exploded in Marlis's head, and fireworks went off all through her body. She was stunned by the intensity of her reaction to this relative stranger, and for a moment tried to rally her resistance to him. But she couldn't. She just couldn't. Everything he was doing to her was producing one thrilling sensation after another, and she finally gave in to him and to the moment and kissed him back. So this is the gentleman that she's talking about. And it's running right now for $3, 1992. I don't know, I just can't get past the cover. It's the stash, I think. It's the stash. Oh yeah, I have another hardcover Johanna Lindsey too coming up. That's actually a really nice one. Okay, well, we're going to put that one aside. This one is called Heartbreaker. She is... Oh, for a minute I thought that was a surfboard, but it looks like... Is that an umbrella? There's a house that's blowing up. That looks like an umbrella. And then she looks like she's on Baywatch. Okay. It is an M&S mystery. This is the 8th and best book in the Excellence series, featuring the Vancouver Police team of Claire Parker and Jack Willows. So this is apparently a part of a series. It does, actually. I used to love those things, especially when they would like lift it up and then everyone would sit on it and then you were just chilling underneath the big tarp. So this apparently is from a series, but I wonder, sometimes like you have to read all the books in the series and then other times I feel like you don't. I have no idea. Maybe somebody can quickly... Oh, these ones are also by, I don't know, maybe someone quickly ChatGPT and be like, do I need to read all of the other books by Lawrence Gao in order to read Heartbreaker? This is the 8th in the series, it says. So Shelley has it made. He's tall, dark, and handsome, has a great body, and believes, without having thought about it much, that skin deep is plenty deep enough. Shelley's arranged his life in a way that affords him maximum comfort for minimum effort. He moves from one upscale house-sitting job to another, supporting himself with petty theft and the occasional job as a nightclub bouncer, part-time work that leaves him with lots of free time to work on his tan, develop his pecs, and polish his luxurious leased car. But a day on the beach turns sour when Shelley makes 2 crucial mistakes. He breaks into a car belonging to off-duty police detectives Willow and Parker, and he picks up a gorgeous beach bunny named Bo. Beach bunny. Shelley is astonished at how quickly Bo warms her way into the most intimate details of his life, and equally surprised to discover that he's falling in love with her, and falling hard. Bo seems fond of Shelley too, but Bo's former business associates want her back, and are eager and willing to do anything it takes to get her. Meanwhile, Willows and Parker are investigating the murder of a sleazy real estate agent at a luxury penthouse condo, and as the events in this fast-paced mystery bring everyone together, the results are literally explosive. Heartbreaker, the eighth book in the much acclaimed series featuring detectives Willows and Parker, is sure to entertain loyal fans and new readers alike. So, again, I don't know if you have to read the first 7 books before you can read this one. You would have to look that up. We will turn to a random page and you can read it. And while I run this, see if you find anything exciting. Welcome in, guys. How is everyone tonight? My name's Leah. I'm from Ontario, Canada. Tonight we are going through a box of vintage romance novels. Some of them are more smutty than others. I also have vintage nighties and robes in the auction part of my store. And in the buy it now part of my store is just a whole bunch of random vintage decor that you can buy at any time. You don't need to bid on it. You just go into the store and purchase it. Your first purchase, the shipping will be the most because after you make that first purchase, your shipping is discounted significantly on any subsequent purchases, including sometimes the shipping will be free depending on the weight. And if you go into your wallet, you can turn on weekly bundling, and anything you buy from me between Sunday to Sunday gets bundled all into one shipment. Basically, you get discounted shipping for the whole week. So anytime you go into somebody's show, always go into the wallet and toggle on weekly bundling. That's just going to help you out in the end to save on shipping. And always go into the wallet and see if they offer local pickup, because you never know where somebody's located and you can take advantage of the local pickup and then you don't pay shipping at all. So my local pickup, I'm in Napanee, Ontario. So if you live in the surrounding area, you just select that option before you make any purchases, and then we arrange a pickup after the show. Okay, so this one is also a Beatrice Small. I think this is the last Beatrice Small of the night. This one is called Darlene Jasmine. It looks like another royal couple. Seems like there's a theme here with her. Is that her there? Look at her outfit. She is a very well-dressed, classy looking lady. Okay. I think it starts here. Jasmine has been forced into marriage twice, rebelling at King James' decree that she wed Jemmy Leslie, 5th Earl of Glenkirk. She fled to France with her children, but her youngest, the illegitimate offspring of Jasmine's hot-blooded lover, Prince Henry Stuart, is the king's only grandson. Now time is running out on Jasmine's ideal of freedom. Coming for her and her little boy is the man she both fears and desires. His anger, white hot, Jemmy Leslie has come to France to possess Jasmine by force if necessary. Once they shared a night of unforgettable passion, but her rejection of their betrothal stunned and maddened him. Yet once he sees her again, Jemmy vows to win the elusive Jasmine back, to take her beyond ecstasy. Oh my. Why not just do ecstasy? I'm kidding. Welcome in, guys. It's a must read. Have you read this one before? Stamp picker. She's like, don't follow me, Malachi. You've never read this one? Okay. That makes more sense. I was going to be like, oh my gosh, are you serious? You've read this? I have never read any Beatrice Small, but I do have 3 of them in this box. Clearly, you're missing out because you could go to ecstasy by reading these books. So I go to a random page while it's running, and you guys can see if there's anything exciting at all. Malachi, you can take advantage of local pickup and buy as much smut as you want. Free shipping. Okay, that one's done running. This one, Midnight Magic. Didn't we already do one that was called something magic? Allie, I think it was the one that you... No, maybe not. I could have swore we already had one that was literally called Midnight. How did I end up in the stamp category? No, yours is called Moon Knight something. I could have swore there was another one that was called... they all sound a little bit similar. Okay, Midnight Magic by Barbara Hazard. This one is Beautiful Young Harris. Eleanor Fielding was an orphan and afraid when she came to Morden Castle on the wild and windswept Cornish coast. Oh, thank you. I'll be here for a bit more for sure. Hi, Demi. How are you? And afraid when she came to Morden Castle on the wild and windswept Cornish coast, but the warm welcome of her father's old friend, Sir Robert Granville, made her feel at home, and the warmth in the gaze of his handsome son, Jonathan, made her feel not only wanted, but passionately desired. So is she going for like the dad and the son? Like, this is what I'm getting from this. The warm welcome of her father's old friend, Sir Robert Grenville, made her feel at home. And the warmth in the gaze of his handsome son, Jonathan, okay, maybe more so Jonathan, there was someone else who desired her as well, a man of mystery who entered her locked room like a ghost, yet was made of all too solid flesh and fiery blood. A dreamlike lover to whom she surrendered body and soul as he filled endless night after night with midnight magic. That's what they're calling it now. Okay. All right, we will open to a random page right after I... What year is this? This is the first printing, 1991. Oh, here's a little tidbit of what you can expect. Question in the night. He came that night. Have you missed me, sweet? He whispered as he put his hard cheek against her soft one and gathered her into his arms. His hands moved lower, curving in at her waist and out again to explore every inch of her body. He captured her mouth to savor her. Eleanor had never experienced such intense feelings, such defenselessness, as if she were being drawn down into a maelstrom. Maelstrom? Don't know what that means. As he slipped her nightrobe from her shoulders and bent to kiss her breasts, she grasped his shoulders, holding them tightly. He drew back when he heard her moan. Eleanor, he sighed. Yes, say yes. Eleanor did not know who or what he was, but she knew what her answer would be. It's a nightrobe. I have nightrobes for sale, guys, in the auction if you would like to role play this. Gotta capitalize, you know? Slow down, you're taking notes? I don't know. I don't know if that's some notes, what you should be taking notes on. Okay, so I'll leave this open to this page. Maybe there'll be some more exciting, you know. And we'll run it now for $3. And it's running right now. This one does sound like it is a little bit more smutty. He's got short hair too, and it looks like it's like Jim Carrey sort of thing, and like what's the movie where he's Ace Ventura? He's got an Ace Ventura hairstyle going on. Ghost smut. Did we have ghost smut yet? I can't remember. This one's a nice hardcover one, actually. This one's a larger size. That's what she said. So this is a larger smutty book. This one's a Johanna Lindsay. I would say, oh my gosh, this tripod, I just keep kicking it. I'm sorry, guys. I would say he's a pretty attractive looking fella. No, it wasn't a ghost. I don't think so. That would be wild. No, I don't think he was a ghost. Unless I read this wrong. Maybe he was a ghost. It was? Okay, I read that completely wrong. So this looks like it was a library book. Leeds and the Thousand Islands Public Library. And then it got the boot for being too racy, probably. Oh, I love library books. Like that crinkly noise. Let me just feel up this book before you guys buy it. Okay. Johanna Lindsay. With his work in Montana completed, now that the Callahan-Warren feud has ended in marriage rather than bloodshed, Deegan sets out for California because it is far away from the home he wants to forget. Until the U.S. Marshal who saved his life calls in a favor, all Deegan has to do is apprehend 3 outlaws on the Marshal's list and turn them over to the law. Easy enough, he figures, for a man no one wants to tangle with. But then, a bold young woman crosses his path. Maxine grew up so pretty and attracted so much unwanted attention in her Texas hometown that events spiraled out of control. She will try anything to escape the handsome, enigmatic gunfighter who intends to turn her over to a corrupt sheriff who will hang her instead of putting her on trial. Saddled with sassy, spirited Maxine, who insists she is innocent, Deegan must hunt down a vicious killer and keep an old enemy at bay, but forced into intimate proximity with his beguiling prisoner. He finds his desire sparking into a wild fire of passion, and he can no longer deny that it is time for them to risk confronting their pasts so he can have a chance at a future with her in his arms forever. She wasn't sure if he was human. He appeared at midnight. That's why it was called Midnight Magic. Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe he was a ghost then. So we've got Ghost Smut. This one, what year was this? Johanna Lindsay. This book literally, like, it's in brand new condition. 2015. Wildfire in His Arms. Ooh, look at that print too. It's big print. I like big print. So much easier to read. Okay, let's pick a random page. See if you see anything exciting in that page. And we're going to run this now for 20 seconds, $3. This is a hardcover. Johanna Lindsay, Wildfire in His Arms. He is actually quite a good-looking fella, if I must say so myself. Sorry if you were reading and then I could. Saddlebag. That's what I got out of this. Saddlebag. Okay, we've got a few more books, and then we can quickly look through the nightgowns, and then I will have to eventually get to bed because it is getting late here. I don't know where you guys are, but it is almost 11 here, and kids getting up comes early. So I have another one of the Silhouette Desires, another cowboy. This one is, there is no, ooh, there's another little advertisement in this one. Get 4 books for free. I don't need to because I already won in the other one. Maybe I should try to send this one in too. I should just try to send in all of them. Any Lurleen McDaniel books? No, not that I've come across. Let me just double check though. Are they, does she have a lot of vintage ones or are they more modern? Because most of the ones that I have here are all vintage. So I have another like Harlequin romance. These are the ones we haven't looked at yet. Marie Fiorella, The Woman Who Wasn't There, maybe another ghost one, Allie. This one is Gina Wilkins, His Best Friend's Wife. What? That's spicy. It's a young adult. No, I don't think I have any of her. This one's Lorraine Heath, When the Duke Was Wicked. I like her dress and umbrella. And then this one is Stephanie Lawrence, A Lady of His Own. This one is Last Small, A Stranger in Texas. And then we've got Karen Hughes, Wed to the Witness. This one's a pretty spicy book cover. This one is Since the Surrender by Julie Ann Long. And the back's got some nice artwork as well. It's always with the silky blankets or dresses, or you don't know what's a blanket and what's a dress, but it's just like always flowing so perfectly. He has like somewhat of long hair, but at least it's not like Fabio long hair. This one is, what year? This one's 2009. 2009. I actually don't see a synopsis for this one. Oh, it's an Avon. It's another Avon book. Where are you? There's no synopsis. Thanks for sticking around with me tonight, guys. We've gone through quite a few books tonight. Huh. I don't actually see a synopsis on this book, which is odd. There was some talk about gargoyles, but I don't know if he is a gargoyle or not. Now we have gargoyle smut. No, there is actually, yeah, in the front it was like something about gargoyles, but then it didn't really go into, these are just the acknowledgments, and then Since the Surrender, and then it just goes right into chapter 1. And then here, Chase scowled with gargoyle ferocity. But I guess it's just describing his scowl. And then the back has something like Ghostbusters gargoyles. Maybe. Raid! Hello, guys. Welcome in. You guys are like our 4th or 5th raid tonight. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. We are going through a bunch of vintage romance novels, vintage smut novels. Thanks, guys, so much for coming in. If we've never met before, my name is Leah. I am a seller in Napanee, Ontario. So if you live in the area, definitely take advantage of local pickup. You turn that on in your wallet before making a purchase, and you can toggle on weekly bundling as well. I hope you had a great show tonight. Rachel is thrifty. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys follow fellow Canadian Rachel is thrifty. I really appreciate it. And again, I hope you have an amazing show. And welcome in, everybody. If we've never met before, hi. Let us know if you're from Canada or where you're from. Doesn't matter where you're from. Put your emojis in the chat so we can follow one another. Thank you so much for follows. I really appreciate it. Pi Page, I'll have to make sure I go back and follow everybody afterwards. I was just trying to find a synopsis on this book and I can't find one, so I have no idea what this book's about. We can guess. From Mississauga, hello, welcome in. I'm going to give you a follow. I was just in your area a few weeks ago, actually, visiting family. I'm trying to find an exciting little page here. I don't know what this book's about. I have no idea. So let's find one that actually has somewhat of a synopsis here. I like the cover of this one. So this one is Lorraine Heath. Lorraine Heath, When the Duke Was Wicket. Oh, there it is. It's always on the inside cover. That is a pretty picture. He has shorter hair, so he's not like a Fabio. We've had a lot of short hair dudes tonight, which is a nice change from my last show. So this was from the public library, and clearly it got thrown out. This is Avon, and it is 2014. So When the Duke Was a Wicket, and this is what it's about. I voted Leah upon my return. You voted me for what? Did you vote me for another raid? I've had like 5 raids tonight. It's been amazing. Lady Grace Mabry's ample inheritance has made it impossible for her to tell whether a suitor is in love with her or enamored of her riches. Who's better to distinguish Beau from Blackguard than her notorious childhood friend, the Duke of Lovingdon? With no interest in marriage, Lovingdon has long lived only for pleasure. He sees little harm in helping Grace find a proper match. He simply has to teach the loving innocent all the ploys a scoundrel uses to gain a woman's favor by demonstrating his wicked ways. But as lessons lead to torrid passion and Grace becomes ensnared in another man's marriage plot, Lovingdon must wage a desperate gamble, open his heart fully, or risk the woman he adores. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. He's a desperate gambler. Hello, Storage Share. Yeah, that was very ridiculous of me to put that the shameless plug of Are You Excited for Me? But I still got 7 votes. Vintage romance and smut novels are winning. No one's really interested in vintage 90s, eh? I thought the people would be. So we can go ahead and run this one. Doesn't have any interesting vintage advertisements in it, but we will open up to a random page and you can go ahead and read through that and see if there's anything exciting. It is running now for $3.20. So we don't have too many more to go through actually, guys. I can quickly scan through them and see if there's any that you want to kind of go through again or see, but we've ran through pretty much all of them. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show the ones that we've done. If there's any that you see that you want me to stop at, just say stop. And then we'll quickly look at the vintage 90s and then we will call it a night. So there's this one, Harlequin Romance. There's this one, Captive Angel. Hello, welcome in. We are just going through all the books that we've already run through. This one's the one that Allie thinks he's a ghost, so it might be ghost smut. This one is about a Viking. Another Viking one, and he's got the Fabio hair. We just ran through this one for Davio. I'm sure there's like wigs now, Dave. Someone's into wigs. You know what? I think there's probably more modern smut out there now where the guys are bald. He's got a buzz cut. But I think he's also was what, Special Forces? Yeah, so he has the typical military cut. This one seemed like it was an interesting one. Oh, you can't find it? I probably got taken down. YouTube is like, this is just too much. So this one's Johanna Lindsey. She's a popular author. So if any of these interest you, just let me know and we will read through it. You have heard the joke, I am not bald, it's solar powered. You want the hat for your bald head, right? Bald smut is hard to find. I'm sure there's smut out there for someone. We're back to our Baywatch girl again with the exploding building. We're back to this creepy guy. Which one's picky? Like these, like this one? Or the Silhouette Desire ones? This one is like a shapeshifter. He turns into a panther. And then there's, oh, we already showed that one like a million times. What's this one? This one is Snowbound with the Sheriff. This one's Maybe No, Maybe Yes. Make Up Your Mind. Love's Gentle Chains, where Cobweb Vintage said that he looks like Brody from the OC. That's so true. You mean Nuria? When you know how a cat's anatomy works, the panther is not attractive. Okay, you're right. I don't want to know. The panther's not attractive to me because I don't find the shapeshifter to be a very fantasy kind of thing. Wed to the Witness. I like vampires. The vampire thing, that would do it for me. The werewolf thing, I don't know if the werewolf thing would do it for me because they're really hairy. A stranger in Texas, y'all. Little Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Y'all come back now. Okay, then there's this one. This one looks like she's like ready to jump off a cliff, and he's like, no, stay with me. I'm not that bad. Panthers are hot. Listen, I love big cats. I've already said this once in the show. I think I scared about 5 people away when I said this. I love big cats. I've got lots of panthers for vintage decor, but I don't want to have sex with big cats. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. His best friend's wife. Oh yeah, I wanted to read this one. This sounds like it's a little like drama. He was her late husband's best friend, the man she'd been warned to avoid, the man she'd always found irresistible. Now he was back, unavoidable and attractive as ever. Renee Sanchez, after years of grieving, was what was not to be, had finally put her life back together again. I hope it's no one's thing. But doesn't it feel like your thing when you're talking about a shapeshifter? Like that part I just can't get past. What was not to be had finally put her life back together again. She had her adorable little twins, her job, her friends. It was enough. It had to be. And then Evan Darty walked into her office and into her life once more, making her believe that when it came to love, once in a lifetime might strike twice. So this is her late husband's best friend. If anyone is interested in this sort of drama, you are welcome to purchase this now for $3. What year is this one? 2012. Simba? Really? Like the cartoon? Oh man, that's awesome. I've never heard of anyone having a crush on Simba. Okay, this one, the cover is actually of a female. You don't really see that too often. We've shown a lot of males or couples tonight, so maybe this will interest some of the men in the house. Detective Troy Kavanaugh had never met a woman who didn't like him. Well, la-di-da-da. Until Agent Deline D'Angelo gave him the cold shoulder at a crime scene. Yeah, hard to get. Thrown together by a murder investigation, Troy's attempts to woo the sexy parole officer, there's your woo again, Dave, were met with staunch disinterest. She takes the bad boy. She is the bad boy in this. Yeah, she tames the bad boy. She is the bad boy in this book. Deline hadn't escaped the clutches of her abusive ex just to fall prey to another smooth-talking pretty boy. And Troy Kavanaugh was lethally charming. But that's where the similarities ended, and Deline was learning that Troy had more beneath the surface. Beneath the surface or his clothes. When the stakes couldn't be higher, did she dare risk everything for a chance with this intriguing man? This one is an Intimate Moments. Silhouette Intimate Moments. And it's by Marie Farella. And it's running right now for 30 seconds, $3. More between the surface is important. Love it. Okay, guys, I think this will be the last book that I run, and we will look at some vintage 90s. They are all in the shop, so we'll just quickly go through those, and then I need to get some sleep because 7 a.m. comes quickly. There's also that one by Beatrice Small. That's another nice one. There was the Christmas one, which was really cute. I like the cover on this one. And then there was our threesome book. There was 3 books in one. And we read a little tidbit of what each book entailed, and it was spicy. This one looks like the oldest one, and it's the spiciest one for sure. Then there was this specimen, if anyone's interested in that one. There's this Fast and the Furious, obviously some car sex going on there. Johanna Lindsay, he's actually quite attractive, I will say. And that's that. Those are all the books that we've already run through. So if anybody wants me to rerun any of those again, just let me know. Let me just fix this camera. Okay, I've been sitting for way too long. All right, so which one do we look at first here? Let's look at some of the newer ones that you guys definitely haven't seen yet. Okay, so this one is size large. It's a paisley robe. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We've gone through all of the books, and we're now just moving on to the vintage nighties and robes because I gotta go to bed. So we gotta move along here. I guess we have been on since 8:30, so that's pretty good. So this is a size large, and I am like a large, extra large. There is a tie that ties into the other side here. Oh, thanks, April. Yeah, this is like one of the most comfortable. It's a pajama set, so I was like, well, how fitting. I'll wear my pajamas. And then it's got another tie in the front here. But yeah, this is like, I'm a large, extra large, so I would say this is probably like a medium to large. And I probably I might have done the pit to pit in the listing. Is there any pockets? No, there's no pockets, but it's a really nice paisley. It's a thinner, softer material. Yeah, it's really cute. But it's a shorter robe too. Like, it's not going to be like the warmest robe in the world. Pit to pit is 18.5 inches. And on the tag, it says size large to extra large, but I feel like probably could fit even smaller, like a medium. And so I'm asking $10 start bid for this. It's running right now for 20 seconds, but the colors are really fun. And it's got some paisley design in it. I don't think the brand's anything special. Here it is right here. This might actually be a little bit more modern than it is vintage, this one. Okay, so that one. This one, I feel like the pictures don't really do it justice. It's super cute. It's like this baby yellow. Oh, that's a little bit better there with the light. It's like a baby, yeah, it's like a really light yellow. And then it's got this nice embroidery by the zipper there. Let me find the listing for this one. So this one's a size large. It's 60% cotton, 40% polyester. I don't know if I'm getting in this one or not. This is also why I wore shorts and the t-shirt to see if I could get into it. I like the ones with the zippers though, because they're pretty easy. Hi Amy, welcome in. We are on to trying on vintage nighties. So it's short sleeved. On me it goes like just below my knees. hard to see. I have to like back up more. Yeah, it goes below my knees, and I'm about 5'7". What's 175 centimeters? I know that's what my driver's license says. It has pockets on both sides, and yeah, it zips up, and then it's got the cute embroidery on either side of the zipper. It is comfy. Yeah, but it is short sleeved. And asking for $10. I think it's in good condition too. These ones are so new that I'm like always afraid I haven't checked. Oh, it has 2 slits on the side too. There's some deep slits there. You think this would fit you, Ishy? It might be a little tight on the butt. We'll see. Buy it and try it on. Yeah, a little sexy slit on either side. That's how us grannies do it, okay? All right, what is next? This one's actually super cute. So this one is Sears. This one's also going to start at $10. So it's a little polka dot robe. There is no size on the tag, but the pit to pit is 19.5. 5'8"? I'm not 5'8", am I? That seems tall. But yeah, that's what my driver's license says, so it must be 5'8". Isn't that bad that I don't even know how tall I am? Ellie, you're still here. Thanks for sticking around the whole show. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so this one is, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of has, because I work in healthcare, I feel like it has like a hospital gown feel to it. Like that's just probably just me and how my thinking. It just has the one pocket, so it's definitely vintage because they used to only put one pocket in the female robes, and it's got the tie on the inside. This is definitely, this is tight. 107 5/8 Okay. Jeez, I didn't know I was that tall. This one's a little bit tight on me. This would not cover where it needs to be covered. But this would probably be more of like a small to medium. But it's super cute, short sleeved, Sears tag on it. Pit to pit's 19.5, but yeah, there's no actual size on the tag, unfortunately. But yeah, just a really cute robe. Has the one pocket. I love the polka dots so much. And it's running right now. Right meow. You buying it for me so I don't touch myself? I know, I do these like little vintage smutty shows and I don't have anything for the men, but I don't think there's such thing as vintage nighties for men. Or vintage pajamas. Maybe they wore like some sexy long johns with like the butt flap. All right, this one's going back on the hanger. This one here is a really nice pink one. You can hear my dog moving around up there. Okay, so this one is got some really nice embroidery all around the collar. A little sweet bow right in the middle, some lace detailing. This one again doesn't have a tag. Those are the short sleeves. It's got some nice lace around it. This one I don't think I'm getting on, so I'm not gonna try to squeeze into this one. Yeah, this one doesn't have a tag on it, so I'm gonna have to measure here. Let me measure to see what the pit to pit would be on this one. Wonder if I have any. I'm losing my measuring tape. Where did it go? Did I put it back here? I lost it. I don't know where I put it now. Oh well. We will figure it out. That's like 12. About 20 and a half. 20 and a half pit to pit on this. There's no tag on it. It is adorable. Really soft material. It is short sleeve on me. Now that I know that I am 5'8", 5'9", it goes like mid-calf on me. It's pretty long. So if you're any shorter than me, it would be very long on you. And it's running for $12. But yeah, I love the color so much on it. It's really cute. The embroidery, the colors. Yeah. Yeah, it would be really long on you, Allie. I know. Okay, this one is a vintage Penman's. It's a size small. It's 80, so specific. Oh my gosh, I can't even see what that says. 83% polyester, 17% cotton. And I don't think I'll be getting this on either, so I'm not trying this on. It has buttons all the way down, and then more embroidery again around the collar. And then it's just a plain white. It's kind of giving me Little House on the Prairie vibes. Oh, I think this is sticker residue. Yes, I have just sticker residue on the back there that I will get off before it is shipped. Yeah, there's that one too. That's the back. And then the front. I should have brought up the listing. Where is it? There it is. So yeah, size small, but it would be a more of an oversized small. So probably more of small to medium. Your phone was dying, no. I know, like, what not honestly makes your phone overheat? It's actually a really like silky sleeve, very silky. All right, which one can we grab next here? This one I have just for $5. This one's really fun pattern. It's a short sleeve, and then the end has an elastic in it. But it's a really cute floral one. Yeah, this one's really cute. I don't think, no, there's no pocket on that side. And then on, if I had it on, it would be, yeah, this one's about like mid-calf on me as well. And I don't know if I actually have a size on this one. Let me just look at the listing. Does it fit me? Oh, geez. We're going to find out. I don't know. I don't know if it fits me. But we will try just for you, Allie. Welcome in, guys. How is everybody? We are trying on vintage nightgowns. I guess keep in mind I have a shirt already too that adds like an extra layer. Oh, yeah, it's a little tight around the hips. To like pull it down. My biceps are just so big. It's cute. But yeah, I would say it's like a medium to a large, probably. Medium to a large. All right, let's run this. No call outs on it, but yeah, it doesn't have a tag. I can always do a pit to pit on it as well. Let me just go off camera for a second. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting some flames. That's my first time seeing the flames. Who's got the GEMS program? All right, this is gonna go back. This robe is really pretty too. Okay. Actually, do I have a listing for this one? I should. Oh, yeah, this one's a new robe. This one is a size large, 100% polyester. It's got a little tie-up string here. So there's your tag right there, size large. Oh, there's another tag on top. Okay, this one's really pretty. It's a nice silky sort of material. It has lace that kind of borders the whole robe. Yeah, I would say this is definitely a size large. And then you've got your little tie here. This is definitely not a robe for warmth. This was probably considered a very sexy robe back in the day. But yeah, I like this one actually a lot. This one's nice. It's running right now for $8, running for 20 seconds. It's a size large, vintage silky robe. It does have this lace that borders the whole robe. It's a really nice floral pattern as well. But yeah, it kind of comes to like just above my knees. Yeah, I like this one. All right, let's hang this one back up. Okay, this one's another zip up. Has another, like, that one looks very similar to the last one almost. Has a very tropical floral type of pattern. This one also doesn't have a tag. Or if it does, size large. I guess it does have a tag somewhere because I have it down as a size large. And I did all of these listings earlier, so I must have seen it somewhere. This one also fits nicely. It definitely fits like a large. Has one pocket. Your one pocket, because you know this one's for cooking stuff or holding a baby or smoking a cigarette. So they only gave you one pocket back then. But yeah, I definitely like this one too. This one's really cute. It's silky, and this one goes down to mid-calf, and I'm 5'8", or 175 centimeters. Okay, this one is pinned right now. Oh shoot, I had the wrong one pinned. Okay, hold on. So the pit to pit is 23 inches. There's no tag with this one. Its pit to pit is 23 inches. There's no tag. It is a vintage nightgown. It zips up, goes about mid-calf on me, and I am 5'8", and it's 3/4 sleeve, but it's really pretty. It's got a nice silky feel to it. Welcome in, guys. My name is Leah. I'm from Ontario, Canada. I offer local pickup in the area of Napanee, Ontario. Oh, nice. That's the perfect day to wear it. I'm so glad you got it okay. It's a really pretty brooch. I'm happy that you won it. But yeah, that's the perfect day to wear it. And then you have to wear it lots in May. Okay, so that one is done. Oh yeah, I think this is definitely also one of my favorites. So this is a snapped Vanity Fair robe. Oh my gosh, this one is so comfy. So comfy. It snaps all the way down. Night, Daria. Ooh, fire right before you leave. Night, night. Have a good sleep. Thank you so much for coming in. But this one literally snaps all the way to the bottom. It has these huge pockets at the front. It's so soft. Really soft. And then it's got this adorable embroidery all around the collar. I will pin this one. This one I have for $12. It's like medium, and then it says size 10/12 on the tag. And it is 100% polyester. But yeah, this one's definitely one of my faves for sure. The sleeves do come up though, like if you're moving around. But yeah, I like this one a lot. And it does have 2 pockets. Running right now for 20 seconds. 20 seconds. And it is $12. But yeah, it buttons all the way down. It comes just below my knees. But it's so easy to button. And you can just like rip it, you know? Don't do that. Okay, it's done. Done, done, done. Done like dinner. What other ones am I missing here? This one is super sweet as well. This one is definitely a smaller size. This won't fit me, but here's the collar. It's really cute. It's like this really thin, like soft, but kind of like that felty material almost. And it has these really cute white acrylic buttons, and they go all the way down. So on me, it would be pretty low, like it's like mid-calf, if not lower, like just, it would be probably like a full nightgown on some of you, because I am 5'8", so anybody who's shorter, it would definitely be like a full nightgown. There's no size or tag. It's quite old, so it doesn't even have a size or a tag on it. The pit to pit is 17.5 though. It's running right now for $10. It is really cute though. It's the cutest little pink. It'd be a really long nightgown, and it buttons up all the way down with these little white acrylic buttons. Really cute around the collar. Thank you so much, Fintiquity. Make sure you guys are following all my amazing mods. I don't know what I would do without you. This one's also absolutely gorgeous. Look at this one, guys. It's really sheer, but it has the best colors. This one's size medium. Let me just find the listing for it. that's pinned right now. But yeah, it's so pretty. This one is about mid-calf on me again. I'm 5'8". And this one's size medium. I don't think it's 100% nylon. I didn't get a pit to pit on this one. The front has the really nice lace detailing. So I'm going to run that one now for 20 seconds, $12. It's a size medium. This one's really pretty. Definitely sheer. It's like 100% nylon, so it's very thin material. Definitely not a warm nightgown. This would be more of a sexy nightgown. This one here is also a Vanity Fair. I don't think I have a listing for this one. It's just one size. It has the paisley pattern to it, but it needs like some, I think it needs a bit of a repair because you can see where it's almost like been re-glued together. Like right here, you can feel like it's been taped or something to make it, yeah, like you can almost like spread the sides open. It's been like taped or something with the iron. So it would be something you could reuse for fabric. Yeah, like down here, like where the hem is, they've tried to make it shorter, is almost what they've tried to do. So if anyone's handy, like you could repurpose it or you could use it for fabric, or try to fix it so that it's actually wearable. Yeah, hemming tape. That's what it's called. Because people use it on like curtains and stuff, right? But it's very large, very oversized. I remember my grandma lived in nightgowns like this. She had tons of Vanity Fair nightgowns. So this one would fit many different body types. Yeah, it's like open here, but then here it doesn't open again anywhere. And then on this side it's open as well, but then the rest is still in place. But it is beautiful. It's Vanity Fair. It's one size. It's a paisley design on it, but like I said, like just to be aware that there is some, things that need to be fixed. I'm gonna run it under another listing here. I'm just gonna pin this one, so just ignore the picture, and I'm just gonna run this one for $10 because they're around the same weight. So Vanity Fair, one size. You can see the tag right here. But this is really pretty silky paisley. Opens in the side. Very, very much oversized. Whoop. My hair keeps getting caught. All right, I think we're down to our last couple. There's this one. Yeah, this one I think would be just great for you. The color would look fantastic. Bring out your eyes. Okay, that one. What was the last one? This one. So only real call out on this one is at the front there is like some ripping in the lace. This one's kind of like a tank top style, and the straps are all lace. The material is actually really nice. It's got a nice floral design. was gonna say, can I fit my head through this? But no, I can't. And I don't want to rip it anymore. So on me, it would go, this one goes down really long on me. It's about my ankle, actually. So I'm 5'8". So if you were any shorter than that, it would be significantly long. This is no stains or rips, and it's a size large. It's really pretty. It's in excellent condition, and it's running right now for $10. The only call out would be just a little bit of a rip here in the lace at the front, but the rest of the lace is in really good condition. Size large, it's quite long. I'm 5'8", and it goes down just above my ankle. Thank you. And then do I have a listing for the Vanity Fair? Yes, I have another house coat. Another Vanity Fair. They're my fave, I think. I always try to pick up Vanity Fair. So this is a nice purple. It's pinned there at the bottom. It's a really nice, like velvety type of materials. There's the sleeve. Welcome in, guys. How are you? My name is Leah. I'm from Ontario, Canada. More specifically, Napanee, Ontario. Just going through some vintage nighties and nightgowns. You can see all of them in the auction. So it does have the 2 strings on the inside where you can tie it up. And then you can further tie it. But yeah, I really, really love the purple and the embroidered collar. And it just has the one pocket. A lot of the vintage robes just have the one pocket. And this one comes down to about mid-calf, and I'm 5'8". Now hold up a teacup, right? That's like literally what it's like for. It blew my mind when I was like researching more vintage pajamas and house coats, and like they only have one pocket. I need like one of those brass candles that you carry around. That could be my light. There's the tag there, size medium. I'm going to go ahead and run the house coat. This was the house coat that I was just wearing. It's so pretty. Really warm, this one. A lot of the nightgowns that I've seen are not warm, but this one's definitely warm. I gotta start wearing more of these and use them. Hubert, Mom, meatloaf. The meatloaf, Mom. Ishi, have you seen my tiger robe? This you might actually fit in this one. This one is gorgeous. And again, it has the little tie on the inside. How pimpin' is this? This one is amazing. I believe the tag says made in the UK, and again, only one pocket. This one's a higher start though. This one I would run for $35. The other ones the other ones are cheaper, but this one's more expensive. Govna. You can ask other people in the chat. I didn't just make that up. At a brooch. I showed this in my last one, and I said it would have to be a higher start, only because it's so hard for me to sell it. I think, what does it say on the inside again? Yeah, this one's size 20 to 22, and the tag says made in the UK. And it's 100% polyester, and that's the outer shell is 100% polyester. The filling is 100% polyester, and the lining's 100% nylon. We family and it fits. I know. I know. I want to. Do you have any coupons? But I can't run it any cheaper. Not right now, anyways. But you think about it. There's no pressure. No pressure at all. I just really wanted to show it to you because it's so friggin' stylish. So pimpin'. Oh, right. Is someone check to see if anybody else is on right now? So that we can raid into them. So I can't walk by candles. I wouldn't walk by candles with that either, though. It's too bulky and you'll hit something. Ellery Vintage. Oh, there's a lot of people that are on. Holy. We'll see who has the less people on. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a lot of fun going through all of the books with you in the 90s, and we will see you soon at the next one. Make sure you bookmark my upcoming shows. I do have a yard sale show, I think either tomorrow or Friday. I'm going to try to have it. We'll see. I can't promise anything. This week's busy. And I'm going to Dominican soon. Woo! So I'll be on vacation for a little bit, which I'm really excited for. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys had a lot of fun. Let's go and raid into Atelier. Let me type it in. Vintage and antique jewelry. So let's go give her a warm welcome. Bye.